Hey guys, so today's video is my everyday makeup routine. It's not really, it is a makeup tutorial, but not a makeup tutorial in a sense because I'm not showing you how to put your makeup on. I really just wanted to go over like all of the makeup that I wear in almost all of my videos because I'm always getting asked to do tutorials on the makeup that I'm wearing in like the beginning of my tutorials and things like that, my nail tutorials that is. And yes, so I just wanted to show you all of the products that I use. I have switched it up since my last makeup routine, which was like over a year ago. If you want to see that video, I'll link it below. But I was wearing really cool tone, almost like gray, silver kind of eyeshadows a lot back then, and now I'm wearing a lot more warmer gold tones. So that's the main difference, but if you want to see that one, I will link it below. But I really like the air conditioning just turned off. I really like this look a lot more, especially for this time of the year, and since it is so hot here in Arizona, I have switched up a couple of the face products that I'm using. I'll have everything mentioned listed down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I hope that you like it, and I will see you guys after the tutorial, I'm sure. And yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you later. First thing, all I have on my face is the Neutrogena Naturals, the multivitamin moisturizer. I really like this one. It's just light and good for daytime use, and so that is what I've been using, but I will do a full skincare routine because you guys have really requested that, so that video will be coming up soon. So I am starting my routine with the Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer. I'm using a BB cream nowadays just because it's so hot outside, and so I feel like I really do need a good like base. It's kind of like a jelly consistency, a good primer on my face just so that everything doesn't melt away. And I just apply this with my fingers. So for my actual foundation, I'm using this Tarte BB Tinted Cream. It's a 12-hour primer, broad spectrum, SPF 30, and I love that it's all natural SPF, so I don't have to put on a regular sunscreen first, which I feel like can be so heavy sometimes on your face and just feel sticky. Just apply it with my fingers. Completely evens out my skin tone. Now this is the only BB cream I've ever used, so I can't like compare it to other ones, but I will say that it feels super nice and it just gives you like a perfect complexion. And I would actually say that this is kind of like a full coverage BB cream. I've always kind of had in my head that BB creams were like light coverage, but this one's definitely a full coverage, I feel like. My concealer, I'm using the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. I'm in the shade, I don't even know, probably like the lightest one that you can get, underneath my eyes and around my nose. I just blend this in. And I set everything with my Tarte, the Park Avenue Princess Matte Waterproof Bronzer. I love that it's matte, so I can put it all over my face. And it just takes away all of the kind of shine and oil in the product. Not that there's oil, but you know what I mean, like it just absorbs it and sets everything. And it also gives me a little bit of a tan because it is a bronzer. So I don't really use regular setting powders and stuff. I just like to use the bronzer so that I have that kind of summery glow. I've been wearing a lot of gold lately. That's just like my go-to summer everyday makeup routine kind of color. And I love Half Baked in the Naked Palette. I've already like hit pan, if you can see. I love this color, but you don't need the Naked Palette. I mean, there's literally like hundreds of gold shadows at the drugstore, high end, low end. Just a nice gold shadow is all you need if you want to duplicate this look. Just patting this all over my entire lid. Darker shade in my crease, and right now I'm loving this like kind of like purpley bronzy color. Not really bronzy, but I don't know how to call that. It's from the Happy Place Bare Minerals eyeshadow palette, and this is the color Euphoria, and I just take it on a little blending brush and nothing too heavy. I just want to add a little bit of definition to this area, so very slightly darker than the gold. I'm just taking the shade Virgin underneath my brow bone and also into the inner tear duct of my eye. Then taking a matte brown shade, this is Buck in the Naked Palette, it's running that underneath my lower lash line to give it some depth and to make my eye appear a little bit bigger since my eyes are pretty small. Okay, so next I'm using the Kaylin Gel Eyeliner, and it's pretty cool because it has like a built-in brush. And this is really nice instead of a black, just to smudge across your upper lash line so it's not as harsh. But I also really love using this as an eyeshadow base. Even though it's a gel eyeliner, don't be afraid to use it for other things. I used it yesterday as an eyeshadow base for a smoky eye at nighttime and it worked amazingly. But it's just a really cool product. I've been using this Tarte Inner Rim Liner for my waterline. It's just a black eyeliner, and it's made for your waterline, so I've just kind of been testing this out. It's really nice and pigmented, so you get a nice black line without too much tugging or anything. I'm going to take my Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara, and I do also coat the bottom lashes. For my brows, I'm just taking this angled brow brush with my Brow Bar To Go powder from Whitening Lightning. I'll link it below. Kind of start where it's really sparse in the beginning, in the front area, and just fill it in. I actually just bleached my eyebrows, so they're extra light. That is why. Just because the natural color of my eyebrows is like jet black, way darker than my hair color, so I do have to bleach them. So I added some Ardell Demi Pixie lashes just for added length because I do have short lashes in my opinion. But now on for my cheeks, I'm just using the regular Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. I've showed this in like every tutorial, so you guys are probably sick of watching me apply this, but I just apply it to my cheek area. Kind of like a contour, kind of like a blush because I use a lot of it. And I bring it up here into my temple area, but it's so pretty. So for blush, I've been loving this blush in this Power Couple duo that I mentioned in my favorites video. If you haven't seen my favorites video, it was up like a week ago. I'll link it down below, but I mentioned this and what a good value it is, and I love using the pink side on the apples of my cheek, but it's so pink, I like to tone it down a little bit. But first I put that onto the apples just to give me some like pink color. Just to tone it down a little bit. You guys know how much I love blush. I actually have a new favorite. I've never tried a NYX blush before, ever, and I received this one in my Ipsy bag this month, and I really, really like it. It's in the shade Mauve. It's kind of just like a dusty rose color. I feel like it's wearable for everybody just because it's not dark really or too bright or anything like that. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just layering this on top, and it's super like silky feeling. So I definitely need to try more of the NYX blushes. If you have like a favorite NYX blush, because I know there's so many colors, let me know in the comments which one I should try out next, because after trying this one, I definitely need to try some more. It just kind of tones down if you have too much color on your cheeks and you're like, oh my god, how do I tone it down a little bit? This color is perfect for that. Okay, now for my lips, I actually have two separate combinations that I've really been loving, so I'm going to show both of them to you guys because I do alternate them in my videos when I film and stuff, and I get questions about both of the combinations, so I will show you both, and just let me know in the comments which one you prefer, the lip gloss one or the lipstick version. I'm going to be highlighting my lips. I usually will use like a powder or something like that, but I just discovered this. It was in my Ipsy bag as well. It's called Shella Ivory Lace Highlighter, and it's just like a pencil form, and I've been using it just on my Cupid's bow. I know it looks crazy, but when you blend it in, it just highlights that area and makes your lips actually look fuller than what they really are. You can also put it right underneath the middle of your bottom lip, and your lips will look fuller. You can also put it underneath your brow bone. It's kind of like a matte finish, so you don't have to worry about it being like too shimmery and looking fake, especially when you're like outside in the summer and you can really see your makeup in the sunlight. You don't have to worry about this looking like too glittery or anything. Using the Tickle Me Pink liner by Starlux, which goes perfectly with the lipstick that I've been wearing that you guys have been saying look really nice on me, which is really sweet, so thank you. I can't like talk and do this. So then I just like rub my lips together because it's so creamy, it transfers onto both lips. So I just put a little bit of that onto my lips as my base. Okay, so this is the look number one that I'm showing you that I've been wearing almost every day, and I wore it in my last video, which was my do-it-yourself nail art using tape. I'll link it below, and so many comments saying that you really like this as opposed to the glossy lip that I normally wear. You really like the matte lipstick on me. So thank you guys for all of you who left the comments about that. But this is in the shade Whimsy. It's by Tarte. It's not my favorite formula of a lipstick, but I do love the color. It comes in packaging like this. It's called the Glamazon Pure Performance Lipstick. It's a little bit drying, but then again, this is also a matte lipstick. But yeah, it's not my favorite for the price, but I do enjoy the color, like I already said. So, and it's really pigmented, and I just pat it along my lips. It looks like that. It's just a really pretty wearable, like cool toned pink, like it's not too warm or anything, and I just really, really like this color. So this is like the first option. Let me know if you prefer this one on me. I think something about a matte lip just is so good for when it's like this hot outside, because something about having like a heavy glossy lip it doesn't appeal to me when it's 110 degrees outside, but having like this nice matte lip that I don't have to worry about because it's not going to go anywhere, it's a little bit more drying, and it's not going to like melt onto my face or smear anywhere when it's this hot outside. I just really have been enjoying it, and I just am obsessed with this color. So this is option number 1. These are like the 4 items I kind of just switch up randomly in my videos and I'm always getting questions on, but I would say the one that I've probably been loving mostly lately has been the Tarte Lip Surgeon with the NYX gloss. So I'm just going to show you that combination because I've worn it in a lot of videos. The Tarte Lip Surgeon is kind of just like a glossy stick with a really pretty peachy pinky shade to it, and you just run it across your lips, and it's very moisturizing. It just feels like you're putting on a chapstick. And then I layer it with my Nude Peach Lip Gloss by NYX because this is like my all-time favorite, one of my all-time favorite lip glosses. Let me know in the comments if you like the glossy look or if you actually like the matte lipstick that I've been wearing lately. This is pretty much my everyday makeup routine. I wear it in like almost all of my videos, and I really like it. So I'm going to have all of the products and the names and the shades that I use listed down below for you guys if you're interested. Okay, I just wanted to quickly mention my hair because I've been doing this like barely curled hair lately, so it's kind of like my everyday very easy hair routine that I've been doing, just like barely a wave. I've been using the NuMe 3-in-1 with the largest barrel on it, and I really love this. I do have a really fun hair tutorial coming out probably Monday, totally different than this, with a brand new curling iron that I got that I love. So I know some of you have been requesting hair tutorials, so that will be coming up soon, but I've just been using that barrel. Of course, I always talk about my dry shampoo. I've been using the Psst. I think that's what it's called. Psst. Is that the name? Psst. I guess that's the brand name, but this was in my Ipsy Glam bag, and I really like this one actually. I was like so loyal to my Redken, but I've been using this one over the last about a week, and I like it a lot, mainly because it smells, well, it's a good dry shampoo, but it smells like pina coladas, like coconut on the beach, and I've never had a dry shampoo that smelled like super tropically like that. So my hair is perfectly clean. It just gives me volume, and it will absorb the oil or your sweat if you're outside throughout the day. So it actually makes your hair less oily and keeps it cleaner longer. So I love that. A few of the products that I mentioned in this tutorial were actually from this month's June Ipsy Glam bag. And how cute is this makeup bag? So cute. You get a brand new makeup bag every single month filled with full size and sample size makeup products to try out, and it's just really awesome. And it's only $10 a month, which comes to about 33 cents a day. So I will have that link down below if you want to sign up and receive your makeup and new makeup bag every single month. So that concludes my everyday makeup routine. Like I mentioned already, all of the products will be listed down below. If you have any questions about the products or anything like that, let me know in the comments. And I don't know, let me know if you want a tutorial on these nails. They're not that great. I posted them on Instagram and I thought they were like too basic for a nail tutorial, but everyone was like, do a tutorial. So I never filmed it, but I could film it if you're interested. So anyway, thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will talk to you guys very soon.